Καλησπέρα σας. Δεύτερο επεισοδιάκι σήμερα, Vampyr. Είχαμε μείνει εχθές στο νοσοκομείο, εκεί που βλέπαμε λίγο το δωμάτιο ότι παίζει. Asexual Pepegas, ευχαριστώ για το follow. Λοιπόν, για όσους δεν έχουν δει το χθεσινό επεισόδιο, μπορείτε να το δείτε στο YouTube. Έχει ανέβει στο κανάλι. Αυτό θα ανέβει σήμερα το βράδυ λογικά, όταν τελειώσουμε το καλό. Εδώ βλέπουμε τον Dr. Reid. Έχει γίνει βρικόλακας. Και δεν ξέρει τι του γίνεται. Μία πεινάει, μία θέλει να φάει τα πάντα, μία θέλει να τους γιατρέψει. Ωραία, αυτή μας φωνάζει. Αφού μας φωνάζει, για να δούμε τι θέλει.
I'm so sorry. I know Dr. Swansea wanted you to rest, but we have somewhat of a crisis.
A crisis, you say?
Our supply of antiseptics is nearly depleted. I was hoping there was another box up here, but...
Sorry, there's nothing here.
Some of the patients won't last the night without them. Honestly, sir, I'm beside myself.
I may have a solution. In France, during the war, drugs shortage was a daily problem, and we had to use our wits to overcome the shortages.
However do you mean?
If combined correctly, certain household chemical products can be used in a pinch instead. Now, where's the hospital storeroom?
The storeroom? Fat chance. This is the Pembroke, and space is luxury we don't have. Everything used to be stored in the old morgue.
Perhaps I should look there first. Where is this morgue?
It's the large building behind the hospital. You'll need to go in the back door because it's been sealed off for sanitary reasons. Take this key. It opens a small back entrance at the end of a narrow street.
The abandoned morgue behind the hospital. A small door at the end of a narrow street. On my way then. Thank you, nurse.
Εντάξει, έβλεπα το chat λίγο και δεν είδα καν τι μου είπε. Φαντάζομαι θα ακολουθήσω τα hints του quest. Κάποιες πόρτες δεν ανοίγουνε. Ούτε είναι κλειδωμένες να πω ότι θα ανοίγουν στο μέλλον. Να πάμε εδώ κάτω, από ό,τι βλέπω. Αυτό είναι προφανώς άλλο κτίριο. Να βγούμε έξω λοιπόν. Δεν κάνει τα skill του εκτός μάχης, αυτό έχω καταλάβει. Δηλαδή πατά το space τώρα για να... Α, τώρα το κάνει. Φας.
I should investigate. If they were to find somebody.
Από πού ακούστηκε αυτό? Είναι λίγο τρομακτικό όλο το σκηνικό. Είναι αυτός, ρε μαλάκα. Όταν πάει να σε βαρέσει, πατάς δεξί κλικ και κάνεις αντεπίθεση. Ω, να σου γαμίσω. Στο διάλο. Λοιπόν, αυτό το όπλο που έχω βάλει δεν με βολεύει καθόλου. Κόβει damage και καλά αρκετό. Attack speed 5 όμως έχει, ρε φίλε. Αυτό έχει 10. Και αυτό έχει 15. Αυτό εδώ θα βάλω, γιατί έχει 15 και 65 damage. Νομίζω θα κόβει καλά κόλλους. Επίσης 160 damage, 45 λέει. Reload time 10, αυτό κάνει 15. Νομίζω δεν έχω σφαίρες γι' αυτό. Lead stick. Τι είναι αυτό? Μαλάκα, τι είναι αυτά? Νομίζω ότι ήρθε η ώρα να αλλάξω όπλο. Θα βάλω αυτό. Γιατί αυτό κάνει stun, αν θυμάμαι καλά. Καλησπέρα σε όλους στο chat. Έλα chat, πού είσαι chat? Bullets, shotgun cell. Μόλις μου έδωσε... Μόλις μου έδωσε... Μη στάξα ρε. Με πιάσε. Ammunition. Λοιπόν. Για να υπενθυμίσω λιγάκι. Είμαστε στο Λονδίνο. Το 1918 έχει σκάσει η ισπανική γρίπη. Όλοι είναι άρρωστοι. Έχει πέσει καραντίνα σε κάποια μέρη του Λονδίνου. Ο χαρακτήρας μας είναι γιατρός, τον οποίον όμως τον σκοτώσανε στην αρχή, αν δείτε στο πρώτο επεισόδιο στο YouTube που έχω ανεβάσει. Αλλά πριν τον σκοτώσουν τον είχαν δαγκώσει. Τον είχε δαγκώσει ένας βρικόλακας και ξαναζωντάνεψε σαν βρικόλακας. Η δουλειά μας είναι πλέον στο νοσοκομείο, σαν γιατρός που είμαστε, σαν physicians. Βέβαια αυτός που μας έχει προσλάβει, ο Dr. Swanson, κάπως έτσι λέγεται τέλος πάντων. Ωπα ρε, τι είναι αυτό? Δεν μπορώ να το μαζέψω. Ξέρει ότι είμαστε βρικόλακας. Παρ' όλα αυτά, επειδή έχει θαυμάσει τη δουλειά μας, όπως είπε, μας έχει προσλάβει για να βοηθήσουμε τον κόσμο στο νοσοκομείο. Λοιπόν, λέει find useful medical ingredients in the old morgue. Find some first. Πρέπει να βρούμε κάποια πράγματα εδώ πέρα τώρα. Οπότε θέλει ψάξιμο λιγάκι όλη η φάση. Εδώ βρήκαμε και λεφτά. Αυτά που ακούγονται δεν μπορώ να καταλάβω τι είναι. Ας πάμε στον πρώτο όροφο. Ας πούμε πρώτα εδώ λιγάκι να δούμε.
Balls of Mars, fortifiers. As popular as they are ineffective. But
Πήραμε.
they do contain iron tartrate and that might prove itself useful.
Να σου γαμίσω.
Behavior is similar to the infected William Bishop. Must be the same strain. This sickness moves faster than influenza.
Εδώ είναι το δεύτερο αντικείμενο. Εντάξει, παίρνει λεφτά συνέχεια. Δεν ξέρω αν θα τα χρησιμοποιήσει κάπου τα λεφτά.
This key will surely grant me access to the basement.
Οκ. Έλα. Ρε μαλάκα. Λοιπόν, όπα, συγγνώμη. Θα βάλω... Ας βάλω αυτό εδώ, μπας και το χρησιμοποιήσουμε. Γιατί δεν είναι πολύ ξύλο τύπος και τρώει πολύ ξύλο.
It's locked.
Εδώ δεν μπορούμε να πάμε. Ωραία, πάμε πίσω τώρα. Ας και πάμε μια στο δεύτερο όροφο να δούμε τι παίζει. Από ό,τι είδα πήραμε κλειδί για το υπόγειο. Εδώ δεν έχει κάτι να κάνει ουσιαστικό. Οπότε πάμε κάτω. Έλα. Πού πήγε ρε? Ωραία, ξεκλειδώσαμε. Ναι.
These skals feed from corpses and the husks of animals. They're not after blood.
Ο ένας πάει. Έχει ακόμη έναν. Πρέπει να πήγε κάπου κατά εδώ αυτός. Νάτος. Έτσι, μπράβο. Death report. A new citizen investigation is available. Press to open the local investigation menu. Citizens investigations are displayed here, categorized by districts. You can start a new citizen quest by tracking it with, then access your map to locate the area to explore. Okay. Δηλαδή πατάς εδώ. Found out the cause of death. Λέει. Track. Έχει πολύ πράγματα το παιχνίδι. Corner of the lips.
Traces of a pinkish foam at the corner of the lips. Some sort of drug overdose, perhaps? The chest was originally opened to perform the operation. The sutures are clean, but the chest has been reopened. Multiple abrasions and scarring on the arms and legs. Old and distinctive injuries of a sailor or a fisherman. A puncture over the left lung, possibly a chest tube insertion. Not the cleanest work, but I think it was successful. Signs of internal bleeding. So, Dr. Tippett's anesthetics were incorrectly dosed, causing the patient's death. And then he tried to operate on him again. Tippett has made an egregious error. It's time we talked.
You just acquired a new type of hand weapon. Equip it and press direct. Absorb blood. Φάση.
It's locked.
Okay. Εδώ. Όπα, για να δούμε λίγο αυτό. Τι εννοεί. Δεν μπορώ να καταλάβω. Α, μόλις το κατάλαβα. Έτσι αλλάζει. Όλος τυχαίος, παιδιά. Πατάμε το C. Ας πάρουμε αυτό που είναι λεπίδα. Μπαμ τον έσβαξα αυτόν. Μπορείτε να πείτε. Εν τω μεταξύ η μουσική παίζει λίγο και από Underworld. Όσο θα το ήθελα αυτό να το δώσω παιχνίδι, ρε παιδιά. Να έχω τη σελήνη και να κόβω κόλλους. Από ό,τι κατάλαβα κάνω κύκλους τόση ώρα. Αλλά δεν μπορώ να βρω το άλλο αντικείμενο τώρα, ρε φίλε. Να σου γαμίσω. Πώς είναι ρε δύο? Είναι γρήγορος ο κερατάς. Τι κάνει, από δύο μεριές μου επιτίθεται. Μεγάλο λάθος αυτό που έκανα. Προσπαθούσα να μαζέψω blood για να έχω ζωή, αλλά μου φαίνεται ότι άμα τον έκοβα με το γιαταγάνι θα τον είχα σκοτώσει τώρα. Τι έγινε τώρα? Ξαναζωντάνεψα. Εντάξει. Αυτό ήταν ξεκάθαρα μαλακία δικιά μου. Απλά από ό,τι βλέπω δεν έχω... τόσο εύκολα πεθαίνει. Και εγώ έκατσα ο μαλάκας και...
Tippett has made a...
Ναι, τα έχω κάνει αυτά. Έχει δίκιο. Όχι ρε φίλε, πάλι από την αρχή. Αστείο. Αστείο ρε φίλε. Πάλι από την αρχή. Έλα ρε μαλακα, αυτό πώς μπορώ να το αποκρούσω? Ρε μαλάκα, αρχίζω και νευριάζω τώρα. Κάτι δεν κάνω καλά, κάτι δεν κάνω σωστά. Έλα ρε φίλε τώρα. Λοιπόν. Τα έχω πάρει κρανίο τώρα, έτσι. Πρέπει να αφήσω τις σφαίρες για τον άλλον, αλλά τέλος πάντων. Για πάμε. Έχω 4. Πούντος. Είναι 2. Θα γεμίσω ζωή. Για να μου την πει αυτός, ο μπάσταρδος. Ναι, αλλά θα στην πιω κι εγώ. Κάτσε να γεμίσω. Ναι ρε φίλε.
So ferocious.
Ναι ρε
Sure I can
φίλε.
defeat them without
Να ρε μαλάκα, να ρε μαλάκα.
to drink.
Μου βγάλε την Παναγία.
Tempting.
Είναι και ένα είδους craft όλο αυτό που κάνω. Γιατί έχει πάγκο και καλά που κάνει αναλύσεις αίματος. Rest to evolve. Ναι. Μαλάκα μπροστά μου.
Dangerous to administer, but efficient in the proper dosage.
Craft the treatment, λέει. Δεν ξέρω τι είναι όλα αυτά. Help the Bomber Hospital to cope with the epidemic. Craft a treatment for fatigue. Πώς το κάνεις αυτό τώρα? Details, λέει. Ας επιστρέψουμε πίσω να δούμε τι γίνεται. Και ήθελα λίγο αίμα, η αλήθεια είναι. Σόφα. Όπα. Που την πέσανε και οι δύο, ρε μαλάκα. Έλα ρε μαλάκα, αφού πατάω ρε φίλε για να το αποκρούσει. Αφού πατάω να το αποκρούσει ρε φίλε. Πρέπει να γυρίσω πίσω τώρα. Αυτό εδώ τι είναι ρε μαλάκα? Μήπως κάτι δεν έκανα σωστά? Δεν ξέρω ρε φίλε. Από εδώ δεν ήρθαμε ρε. Όχι, δεν ήρθαμε από εδώ. Και τώρα τι κάνω? Αυτό. Θα κάνω άλλο ένα. Για πάμε να δώσουμε το φαρμακάκι. Πού μπορεί να είναι τώρα αυτή? Λογικά κάτω πρέπει να είναι. Εγώ τώρα ψάχνω να βρω την Dorothy, η οποία είναι... Όπα, αυτός τι λέει? Είσαι καλά? Πού είναι ρε μαλάκα τώρα? Νάτι, εδώ είναι.
Fix me properly. month? A year? You have the right to...
Finally, you've returned, Doctor. Did you find anything of value?
Yes, nurse.
You've worked your first miracle, Doctor. Now, this patient here needs immediate treatment.
Duty calls. When the storm has passed, I'll show you how to mix the remedy yourself with the same basic ingredients.
Many thanks, Doctor. When you've finished, you ought to report to Dr. Swansea in his office. He's been looking for you.
Swansea λέγεται. Swansea. Disease. Decrease the blood equality level of a citizen. Use the correct medicine to heal them. Speak to the patient in the room behind Dorothy to check his medical status.
I'm alright.
Good evening. I'm Dr. Reid. Can I help at all?
No,
Really? Why are you here then?
I don't want to talk. My throat hurts too much.
I suppose that this pain is the reason you're here. Is someone taking care of you?
Yes. And no.
Could you at least tell me your name, sir?
Mortimer. Mortimer Goswick.
Press E to check the medical status of the citizen. Healing a citizen will increase his blood equality and will reward you.
How painful is your throat, Mr. Goswick?
So painful I'd rather not talk at all, Doctor.
I'm sure you realize a doctor and his patient have to communicate, sir. Would it help if I gave you some paper and a pen?
Not really.
I see. Then maybe it's not just your throat that hurts, Mr. Goswick. Perhaps your sore throat is just the consequence of something more hurtful.
Yes, maybe. But I don't want to talk or even write about it now.
Tell me about yourself, Mr. Goswick.
I don't want to talk, Doctor.
I have to go now, sir. But don't hesitate to contact me if you need any help.
I'm alright. Don't waste your time with me.
Πρέπει να μιλήσω, λέει, με τον Edgar Swansea. Πού να είναι τώρα αυτός? Remember, λέει, Citizens Blood will provide you a massive XP boost. Look for citizens of your level or below and choose wisely, λέει.
With you at our side, Dr. Reid, I know that Pembroke will prevail. As for me.
Good evening, sir. I'm Dr. Reid. I believe we're going to be colleagues.
Reid, yes, I've been informed about your arrival. I'm Waverly Ackroyd. Welcome aboard, I suppose.
Does my arrival inconvenience you in some way, Dr. Ackroyd?
Let us just say that I don't particularly share Dr. Swansea's enthusiasm for hiring you. What we need here are reliable professionals, not overrated dabblers.
I don't know what you've heard about me, but I have already proved my value as a practitioner.
I don't question your skills, Dr. Reid, but your motive. Is it money, fame, or are you truly dedicated?
And what exactly is that supposed to mean?
I served in the war just like you. But unlike you, I did not use the wounded to play the modern sorcerer.
Be careful what you insinuate, Dr. Ackroyd.
I only want you to admit you used those men to improve your theories.
This is ridiculous. My blood transfusion technique saved many lives, and you know it.
You see, that is exactly what I hate about people like you. You avoid this kind of accusation instead of facing reality.
It seems you have bad memories of your military service.
I refuse to see this industrial slaughter as scientific progress. War only reveals the worst in men.
We can at least agree on something, Dr. Ackroyd. Thank you for your time. We'll talk later.
Για να βρούμε λίγο τον Edward. Θα γνωρίσουμε για αυτόν λίγο το μας τώρα.
I believe we're going to be working together.
Dr. Reid. Dr. Swansea informed us of your arrival, but I could not dare to believe we'd have such good fortune. Such an honor, sir.
Thank you. And you are?
I am Thoreau Strickland, Dr. Thoreau Strickland. I'm a great admirer of your work, Dr. Reid.
Please, could you tell me something about yourself?
I'm a great admirer of your work concerning blood transfusion, Dr. Reid.
Μας το είπες αυτό.
I run my own experiments. I'm convinced it's the future.
What made you choose to be a doctor?
I'm not ashamed to admit you and your work have inspired me. I am honored to have the opportunity to work by your side.
It's always a pleasure to share scientific and medical knowledge with someone eager to learn. I'll be glad to help you if I can.
This epidemic may be the century's most terrible disaster, but I'm convinced that we, as doctors, are the only ones able to defeat it.
I based my technique on my mentor's research. He helped me perfect my method. What is yours?
I'd rather not talk about it. For now, it's just theories and first approach. My process is purely experimental and unsuccessful.
As long as you're cautious and methodical, you may remain empty-handed, but you won't fail.
You're not the first one to warn me, but I am convinced knowledge is the main weapon against the ravages of this epidemic.
Για να δούμε.
Tell me about the Pembroke.
Well, it has always been an honor to work with Dr. Swansea, but with your arrival, I can't...
Sorry λίγο μάγκες. Μου κάνει κάτι κόλπα το OBS.
Think of a better opportunity to learn about blood transfusion.
Το ίδιο.
You seem quite optimistic. It's a rare and precious attitude in these difficult times.
I'm convinced that this epidemic is a test of endurance and dedication for us men of science.
Questions remain about our capacity to resolve the situation.
True. Last summer, during the first wave of the epidemic, I used to joke with Milton about the extra work. We're not smiling now.
Do you need help with anything in particular?
Well, yes, maybe. I'm waiting for a batch of products I ordered for my personal research, yet my supplier seems to have vanished.
Do you want me to play the errand boy for you?
Oh no, Dr. Reid. But if you went personally to his shop, what with your reputation and all, he wouldn't dare to refuse the products I need.
I see. Well, give me the address, for I may pass by if I have time.
Okay.
Goodbye, Dr. Strickland.
Το γνωρίσαμε γι' αυτόν.
I cannot enter.
The pain. It's here again.
Μπας και είναι επάνω, ρε. Ναι, λογικά επάνω είναι.
Please, Jonathan, come in. Fascinating, is it not? In the last decade, so many mysteries have been brought to light with our microscopes. The human body, biology's penultimate frontier. The more we explore its boundaries, the less we're able to trace a clear line between life and death. You, my friend, have a foot in both countries. The view must be vertiginous.
It's at least as vertiginous as chatting about vampires with you, I would say.
This must be all so new to you. This area of town, the hospital, a brand new life. How stimulating it must be.
I wish I could share your enthusiasm, Dr. Swansea, but my condition defies scientific categorization. Undead? Unalive? Immortality defies logic.
I cannot express my thrill at this serendipitous turn of events. The world's most eminent specialist in blood transfusions, a vampire. One might say a gift from heaven.
It may seem strange, but your words have brought me some comfort here.
Forgive me. I've been an admirer of your work for a long time, and now you are so much more than a brilliant physician. And please, call me Edgar.
I'm not some doe-eyed student, Edgar. I understand we both have something to gain from this relationship.
Very well. I have a task for you, Jonathan. Something that will require all your newfound skills.
Please, go on.
The Pembroke only survives through the generosity of our benefactors. Unfortunately, our main donor has found herself in a bit of a bind. Now, if you could help her out...
A spokesman or politician is what you need. That's not my calling. And until I come to understand what has happened to me, I require discretion.
Discretion is in order, Jonathan. Lady Ashbury has recently received rather indelicate correspondence that, if revealed, would jeopardize her position.
And you would like me to eradicate this threat?
By the stole, of course not. I would just like you to pay her a visit. Her ladyship is certainly near the tents outside, tending the sick. You can't miss her. Look for someone impossibly delicate.
Accepted. I'll see what kind of trouble Lady Ashbury is in.
Talk to the hospital benefactor. Εγώ λέω πρώτα να πάω να κάνω να ανεβάσω κάνα skill, γιατί θα το χρειαστούμε. Ζοριστήκαμε πάρα πολύ για να βγάλουμε το μποσάκι. Και τα skill τα παίρνεις στο κρεβάτι σου. Ας το πούμε έτσι. Δηλαδή θα πάω εδώ που είναι το κρεβάτι. Λοιπόν... Ωραία φίλε, αυτά είναι ultimate, όπως το γράφει κιόλας. Λοιπόν, θα κάνω αυτό σίγουρα. Και αυτό. Και μόλις μας τελείωσε το το XP. Α, απ' έξω είναι ρε.
Pembroke is so lucky to have Dr. Reid, you know. I met him in New York once.
If only there were more of us, less resignation.
The flu took my dear wife, Emily. I take comfort knowing we'll soon be together again.
Mr. Rainfield, that's no way to talk. You're in good hands here, and we'll be up again soon enough. Now...
Συγγνώμη μάγκες, αλλά μου την έχει σπάσει τώρα.
Do me a kindness and get some sleep. I'll be back round later.
Your words are kind, the blessings of an angel. You're the sweet, sweet lady of mercy.
Good evening, Dr. Reid. It's a pleasure to see you again. You seem surprised. Dr. Swansea has brought me up to speed concerning your recent appointment to Pembroke Hospital.
You're a the lady who saved me that night, before vanishing into thin air. I remember you from the pub with Dr. Swansea.
Indeed. Allow me to introduce myself formally this time. My name is Lady Ashbury. I remember you well, in spite of the brevity of our encounter.
So it seems our Dr. Swansea does indeed have a fascination for creatures of our constitution.
Dr. Swansea is a remarkable man, Dedicated, one might say obstinate. He spent years compiling our bestiary.
I hope you're more disposed to answer my questions now.
You must have countless questions, but our rather urgent matter first. Swansea has explained. My cover, if you prefer, has been compromised.
Dr. Swansea has commissioned me to be your agent in this matter. You could start by explaining what's amiss.
These past insufferable weeks, I've been the victim of extortion. I've made a first payment, but the blackmailer grows greedy. I must refuse his most recent demands.
Please continue. Every detail is essential. I'm your man.
My embarrassment in this matter is eclipsed only by my shame at having put the hospital at risk. The threat from our anonymous scoundrel is clear. A list of dates. My visits coinciding with the dates of suspicious patient deaths due to massive blood loss.
Is it true?
Now aren't you the blunt one?
Excuse my impertinence, your ladyship. This is not an interrogation. I assure you that this line of questioning is in your best interest.
In all honesty, I'm not simply a patron to the hospital. My visits serve a dual purpose. Dr. Swansea has been treating my condition with a revolutionary technique of blood transfusion. It seems you are a specialist in the domain.
I'll take care of it. Do you know where I should start?
If that was the case, I'd settle the matter myself. You could talk to our local gossip, Harriet Jones. Not a pin drops here without her hearing about it.
I'll meet that woman now.
My life, as others know, is in your hands, Dr. Reid. I'm sure of your discretion, but I do fear your powers of persuasion will be put to the test. When this is resolved, I'll be your obligé. I'll answer all questions in regards of your condition.
Μάλιστα. Λοιπόν, ένα μικρό break. Μπορώ να καταλάβω το PS, τι σκαλώματα τρώει. Τώρα δουλεύει άψογα. Πώς να έχω κάνει κάτι.
I thought last summer's epidemic was difficult.
Thoughts in your heart.
My blood and soul.
What? What? What is this? Who are you? Get out of my room.
There's no need for alarm, madam. I'm Dr. Reid, the new surgeon.
Preposterous. Dr. Reid, you say? I don't want some bumbling intern. Where's Dr. Swansea?
Shut up.
Continue shouting, I'll have you restrained and gagged. Understood?
How brave. Threatening an old defenseless woman. You know how long I've been a patient here? You've picked the wrong fight. I'm Harriet Jones.
Harriet Jones? Indeed. I've been meaning to have a chat with you. You know what goes on here better than any other patient, I gather.
Oh, better than any patient, nurse or doctor. I've seen so many vile undertakings.
I heard there have been some despicable goings-on. Was there a case of blackmail?
Blackmail? Wait. You're investigating something. This isn't a social call. One of those incompetent cunts slit a poor sod's vein.
Μπορώ να καταλάβω γιατί το κάνει αυτό.
I assure you, madam, this is not an investigation into a possible medical error.
Debauchery, then? Nurses Crane, Hawkins, Brannigans, whores, all of them. They can't keep their legs shut. I've seen them scratching slutty sores.
Really? Well, if you have irrefutable proof, I'll not have the staff behaving in such a manner here.
This is your business, Doctor, not mine. But I swear one of the nurses is cavorting with some man on hospital hours.
Thank you for your time, Miss Jones. You've given me something to go on. See you on the next round. The patients and staff might know something. I'll start my investigation with them.
I have wasted too much energy for so little result.
Fear and disgust.
I wish I could.
Πάμε να κάνουμε ένα save. Εν τω μεταξύ, εγώ σου φρώσει όλα τα πράγματα στο νοσοκομείο, ρε φίλε. Κατά τα άλλα τους βοηθάω.
It's locked, all right.
Κάπου εδώ, φίλοι μου, θα κλείσω. Αυτό ήταν το δεύτερο επεισόδιο του Vampyr. Ερευνούμε κάποια πραγματάκια που μας έχουν πει και μας έχουν δώσει κάποια tasks, τέλος πάντων. Γενικά το παιχνίδι έχει πάρα πολύ εξερεύνηση, έχει πάρα πολλά tasks, έχει quest, έχει subquest, έχει διάφορα πράγματα εκτός από ξυλίκι δηλαδή και αιματοχυσία. Έχει crafting, έχει πολύ ενδιαφέρον το παιχνίδι. Είναι πάρα πολύ ενδιαφέρον το παιχνίδι. Απορώ τόσο καιρό που δεν το είχα ακούσει και δεν το είχα δει. Το καλό είναι ότι το τσίμπησα μόλις 8 ευρώ ουσιαστικά από Steam, γιατί το έβγαλε προσφορά τώρα, ενώ κάνει 40 κανονικά, και θα το είχα πάρει γύρω στα 15 περίπου μέσω ενέμπα. Αλλά τελευταία στιγμή, επειδή έπαιζα πολλά game εκείνη την περίοδο, δεν το αγόρασα και μπήκα προχθές στο Steam και μου σκάσε αυτό εδώ, το οποίο το τσίμπησα κατευθείαν, δηλαδή 8 ευρώ. Εντάξει, είναι το παιχνίδι που αγόρασα αυτό το μήνα. Το παίξουμε, το τερματίσουμε. Αυτό ήταν λοιπόν το επεισόδιο 2. Μείνετε συντονισμένοι στο κανάλι μου, είτε στο Twitch είτε στο YouTube, για να δούμε το επεισόδιο 3 σε λίγες μέρες, μπορεί και αύριο να το κάνουμε, να το παίξουμε. Είμαι ο Θάνος, AK GReaper. Τα λέμε στο επεισόδιο 3. Γεια σας.